from Rage RC Repair. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's. We're back in action, first of the year. I got a little treat for you. We got an unboxing video to do today. I won a RC truck from my local Cornwall dealer, Brad White. Phone number's right there if you guys are in the area and needing Cornwall tools. He'll take care of you. Good deals. Always takes good care of his customers. Any warranties, anything like that. That's a good guy, and he's been giving me quite a bit, helping me out with this RC stuff. So I just wanted to shout out to Brad for you. And anyways, I won this in a raffle, and we're gonna do an unboxing today. It is the Losi MINI-B, and it is a 16th scale, 2-wheel drive buggy. I don't really know much about these Losis, to be totally honest with you guys. The only Losi that I've ever dealt with is my buddy Cody's, and he's got the Losi LST XXL, and that thing is awesome. We love that truck. That used to be the Nitro. You guys have seen that on the videos, converted it to brushless. And then we have a Losi modified graphite, and this one is actually modified, even though that is part of the real name of the car. This one's modified. It's got a Spectrum fully brushless system in it. This is one of the other Losis that we've dealt with. And actually, believe it or not, it's got a Traxxas rear differential and suspension setup on the back, which works out quite well because the other stuff was not available as far as getting parts readily available. They were hard to get and weeks out. So he went ahead and modified a Traxxas rear end. I believe that's off Stampede, correct?
Yep.
So this one's a Traxxas Stampede rear end with the Spectrum 3-cell system. I believe it's a 60 amp LiPo setup, brushless motor setup.
Yeah, I didn't have the drill to drill in and
hey man,
that screw too, so I wanted to keep stuff off the gear.
Remember guys,
so
if it isn't zip tied, it isn't an RC truck. You better put some duct tape on it too, which we do to all the bodies. If you guys ever have any questions on how the bodies hold up so long and so well, we use the T-Rex tape, the Gorilla tape, or any sort of like Max duct tape is pretty good. And we layer the inside of the bodies, and it helps absorb all the shock, keeps them from cracking, stuff like that. So, aside from all the cool Losis that we've got and what we've got going on with them, we've got this new Losi, and we're going to go ahead and unbox it, get a look at it, find out what all's included with the package. I believe this is a 2020 model, so it's a little bit old as far as models go, but hey, you don't have to pay for something and somebody's giving you something for free. You take what you can get and you don't complain. So anyways, here we are. Like I said, 16th scale, 2-wheel drive buggy. Pretty cool little vehicle from what I have seen of them. I did watch some videos on them before we did the unboxing, and before I got a chance to even drive it. So they're pretty neat. I'm planning on doing a brushless conversion on this because they do come brushed. They are 2-wheel drive brushed buggies. So anyways, pretty small, pretty cool looking guys, I'll tell you what. Comes with your modified aftermarket parts list that's based on the Losi 22. I believe it's the TLR 22 design is what they call it. I have done a little research on those as well to see what is interchangeable. And this is pretty much a parts list that comes with these, and they're fully interchangeable. By the way, this came from Spratz in Hillsdale for $159.99, so $160, and they come fully ready to run. And I know you guys have heard ready to run. And everybody thinks, oh, that means that I can take it out of the box and I can go. Not necessarily true. Some of these companies claim that they're ready to run, but they're not. And the problem with that is you get a vehicle and you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't have to do anything, take it home and go. Usually you have to buy battery, charger, several batteries if you want longer run time, and a good quality charger can cost quite a bit of money. Fortunately, they do have fully ready to run options available out there at a lot of your local hobby shops, and you will notice which ones say fully ready to run and which ones don't. Let's just throw it. That'll help. Break it before we even get you running. Try to get some of the stuff out of the bottom of the box. There's a booklet in here. I'm assuming it's going to be an instruction manual. And in this one, instruction manual comes with your remote batteries. Looks like a USB charger. I call them a wrench because they're kind of like a tool for the lugs and hubs, and they have 4 different sizes on them. You get an Allen key and a bind plug, it looks like. Let's get this out of here. So yes, it does come with a charger, but these are not going to be a super fast charger. As you can see, it's just a 2-cell standard JMT 2-cell plug. Plugs into a computer, cell phone block, whatever. There's your tools. Bind plug, Allen key. I'm assuming the Allen key is going to be for like your gear changes, stuff like that. And looks like they gave you an extra pin for the body. That would be what that would appear. It looks like an extra steering link and 1 screw. That's kind of strange. Horizon Hobby, I think always got some cool deals. Yeah, this is just your standard instruction manual, parts manual. All your part numbers are going to be located in this book. You'll be able to find pretty much anything you need if you want to keep it factory. Those manuals are going to be really handy for you. And without further ado, let's get this thing off of the box. You didn't want it out of here, I'll tell you that. Did a pretty good job of making sure you can't get it out of the box. That's crazy. Alrighty, let's get all the crap out of the way so we can see the truck. How's that sound? Should I say buggy? That is pretty cool, guys. That is pretty slick. Sits low, looks like it's going to have really good handling from the look of it. Feels like they're, yeah, oil-filled shocks even. That's impressive for the price, coming with oil-filled shocks. Fully adjustable. They are plastic housings. Pretty much everything on here looks to be plastic with fully adjustable upper control arms, fully adjustable tie rods so the toe can be set. The rear has no toe setting, just camber setting. Looks like steel dog bones all the way through. And a metal chassis. That's pretty cool. Looks like a 2.5 or a 3mm metal chassis. Brushed aluminum. Looks like it's going to be a pretty well built little machine actually. I didn't expect to see a metal chassis. Not for something this size. Okay, let's get the lid off. See what's underneath. Maybe. Can you tape it shut? Not entirely sure. Oh, I see. You gotta go over the transmission. That's kind of different. And that just slides in. Huh. So no body pin up front. Just slides in underneath of the shock tower. And you'll have to pull this edge off over top of the transmission. Looks like the slipper clutch nut and stuff is going to be underneath of that cover there. It's a 28 or a 280 brushless motor or brushed motor. Man, that's pretty small. 47T though. That's a quick motor. I think I may have a brushless setup already for this. If you guys remember the white little Marshall truck we ran 4-wheel drive had a really nice brushless setup. I burned up some diffs, broke a bunch of stuff, and haven't gotten all the parts put back together. So I may just steal a brushless system out of that.
We got tires for that.
Yeah, we do have tires for it. Okay, rechargeable
Sweet.
lithium ion. Looks like a 2-cell. Comes with a 2-cell. Man, that's a tiny little battery, let me tell you.
These look smaller.
These look like an EC2, yeah. Them are little bitty connectors. Reaction to 650 milliamp. You can always upgrade your batteries too for a longer runtime. I'm not sure if this would run on 3S or not. It is a combination ESC and receiver. So if something were to happen, it's have to be replaced as a whole unit. But the Spectrum steering servo is a 3-wire servo. It's not the 5-wire like the very low-end entry-level hobby grades. So you would be able to reuse the steering servo. That's pretty cool. So basically an ESC and a receiver. So if you wanted to upgrade your ESC and your remote, that'd be about it. Looks like a fully metal motor mount transmission box. The gearbox, just the cover itself is plastic. I almost want to pop that off and take a peek inside. Let's grab that wrench here. I bet you this Allen wrench will fit that. Just curious to see how well they built this for the price. $160. I mean, that may seem like a lot to some people, but for a quality hobby grade, that's pretty affordable. And these bolts are really tight. Screws, whatever you want to call them. I may have to just grab a screw kit. I think I may. I don't want to use their Allen wrench. So if you guys don't ever want to use the Allen wrenches because they're a pain in the butt and you want a better option, this company here, Apex Tools, I got these off Amazon. I'm pretty sure I left a link for you guys in the comments before. But these wrenches for 15 bucks have been some of the best RC wrenches I've ever bought. Not gonna lie, and I've bought the Traxxas brand and they break, they wear out too. But for the price, if somebody were to lose one of these, like my 7-year-old son likes to lose everything, it's better to lose a $15 set than a $100 set. Okay, plastic spur, standard slipper clutch design with the 2 clutch discs on each one. I'm assuming there's one on each side. They're the 6-point octagonal style, or hexagon, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't even say how many teeth it is. It must be on the inside. So the motor is fully adjustable. It looks to me as if it's got It's going to be 1, 2, 3 or 4 positions, 3 different slots you can set the motor at, so you can change your pinion gear. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice little hobby grade setup. The tires are plush. Got some pretty good feeling foam in them. I like that they're fully encased in plastic on one side. Usually they're a little more durable that way, and the inside of these look really well built. I'm impressed so far. Well, I suppose, guys, we're going to get this thing on a charger, get it charged up, and the next video you see of this little Losi will be its first run, and we'll go ahead and do a review at that point in time in the video, and leave you guys with my final thoughts. But as for now, it looks like a very well-built machine. Time will tell how it holds up. And yeah, there's a little size comparison for you. That's 10th scale on 16th scale. I was meaning to do that. And as you can see, though, I mean, the overall design is fairly similar. This is just a plastic chassis where this is aluminum, but the design, the shape of it, the way they built everything, steering looks very, very similar. If it's as rugged as this thing here is for its size, I don't think this is going to be a truck you'll be putting a ton of money into on parts. And with having, you know, Horizon Hobby involved, usually you can get stuff pretty quick. And they usually will have it in stock. Yeah, and all your local hobby shops will have these Losis in stock if they are a Losi dealer there. And they'll have pretty much anything you need as long as it's a fairly current model. So I'm assuming as of right now, you'll be able to get parts for them. Shouldn't be outdated, just being 2 years old as far as when they came out. And for the price, that's pretty cheap. $160, battery, charger, controller. Everything is pretty much right there ready for you. I think that's a good deal. Anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe, smash the bell. If you have any questions on this as far as where to get it, I can leave the information in the comments for Sprats, or you can just get them from your local dealer online. Obviously, Losi is a very popular product. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the bell.